Hello guys, this is Dama.K2 and we are back for some more From the Depths Quest for Neater in the current version. Just want to do a quick vehicle showcase before we got back into the campaign, and these will probably be the last craft that I build for this campaign. So over here on the left we have the electric funeral. Surprisingly, it seems like all of its systems are still compatible with the current version, so I figure what the hell, let's just go ahead and bring it back. It did pretty well in the last Quest for Neater campaign, so yeah, we're just going to stick with it. Just a few main differences here. I put signal processors here on these large missiles, and that's pretty much all that's really changed with it. But that's probably going to be the only types of changes I'm going to make with the submarine in general, maybe just tweaking the missiles here and there if it's needed. Still got the decoy deployers and all that good stuff. I don't think the decoy deployers are going to be that effective in this version, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, now this beast over here is the Thor Odinson Mark II. But quite a bit of work into the front here. If you guys recognize the skull, that is from a build that we did for Heitzmeister's QFN campaign, the Under Jolly Roger. I just did some interesting things with it here. Instead of shooting missiles at its eyes, I have a big continuous laser. Looks pretty badass, actually. Hope you guys get to see it in action. We also got a cram cannon here that's been decorated over to look like a giant cigar, as Heitzmeister's idea, and I think it ended up working pretty well. This also gave a pretty decent mounting point to put a lot of these shield, the planar shield projectors on. And let's see here, over here we have the laser system for the eyes, just so you guys can see what kind of power we're dealing with here. It'll chew a hole through a lot of blocks, so yeah, once this thing gets started, it's pretty nasty. And over here we have some lasers that's ran by this laser core down here. It's just a charge laser, but it's got a hell of a lot of damage. Oops, that's not what I meant to. Yeah. So this is what we're working with here. It's pretty nasty. It has a pretty high AP too. And down here we have a railgun. Well, it's actually like more rail assisted than anything, but this thing spits out hollow point sabot rounds. Pretty good fire rate at 217.7 RPM. They just love to chew through armor. And that big boiler up here, that's what's going to be used to try to keep the batteries recharged while we're using that weapon system. And down here we have a 400mm 4-meter APS. Just pure kinetic. Has a decent fire rate on it. We also have some torpedoes here. I thought I switched that over to the signal processor. My bad. Anyway, yeah, these are torpedoes that are launched down through the bottom of the craft. I had to do a lot of tweaking to get them to work correctly. And over here we have some large high explosive frag missiles that deploy from the side. Over here we got the exact same thing. And this is using a combination of steam and fuel engines. Steam provide a pretty large chunk of the initial power, and then the fuel engines are just there to pick up any slack. With the way this thing goes through battery power, I had a whole bunch of turbines. But I think it'll do just fine. It's not meant to be like a singularity killer or just like any type of really godlike or godly killer. I mean, it could probably kill quite a few of them, I imagine, but a lot of the higher tier stuff I think it's going to struggle with. And over here we got these turrets here that came off the, what was it? The Swedish Pagan. They're just missile interceptors. I also have missile interceptors that deploy at the sides, like right here. Lamp system is pretty good. It uses the same continuous laser that I've been using in the, what was it? The Masters of the Wind airship. And yeah, this thing is going to be a really nasty piece of work here. I've been working on this for like about 2-3 weeks now. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and you can expect to see it on the Steam Workshop here after a while. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the campaign. I'll pause it here and bring it back when I have the campaign up and running. Hello guys, so before we get back into the campaign, I just want to let you know why the weird cut at the end of the last video. I kind of screwed up the recording, but you didn't really miss all that much. It was about like 20 minutes of me trying to beat the bejesus out of that Strassland, and yeah, I didn't think you guys would be too interested in seeing all that anyway, but I did kill the Steel Striders, and I just wanted to bring this up to you guys. What you see right now, the screenshot from the campaign where it shows that it gives you the little ending message whenever you defeat one of the other AI factions. So yeah, so we're going to be starting our offensive here against the Scarlet Dawn here shortly, and I'll bring you guys back in once I have that all set up. Alright, so here we are back in the campaign. Sorry that I kind of messed up on the footage with the last of the Steel Striders there, but it would have seemed kind of pointless to try to go back and redo it because it was just me bombing the ever-living shit out of Strassland with Hammer High, so yeah. Anyway, we are pretty much in position to finish gobbling up the Steel Striders' territory. We are practically sitting right on the door of the Scarlet Dawn here. So I'm going to move some more craft into position to begin attacking them. And I'll bring you guys back in once we go to declare war. So be right back. Okay, so here's what I've done so far off camera. I have a lot of resources and some big nasty airships sitting right off the border of Scarlet Dawn territory. I also got some of the larger ships that we have available to us, and we're going to be trying to go for the resource zones first, and then we'll just gobble them up as quickly as we can and move on to taking out the Scarlet Dawn once and for all. So just going to drop a save here real fast, and then we're going to start our war against the Scarlet Dawn. Just a heads up, I have had this crash on me before trying to record this, so yeah, it's gonna probably get a little crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and declare war. And we'll begin moving things into position here. And I'll bring you guys in once I have a battle set up. Okay, so our first victim is going to be this Dark Star here. Swedish Pagan's gonna knock it out. Sorry. Okay, I thought I wasn't spawned on the ship, but it looks like I am. Good. Anyway, and we're still having problems with the damn shields. Okay. See if I can fix this real quick. Because these are supposed to be invisible. There we go. The hell? Okay, here we go. Yeah, well, I was doing some weird things there. Yeah, that guy's gonna die here any moment, it looks like. And I just hit 55%. We'll just go ahead and let it despawn, and then we'll look for another battle. Alright, I'll bring you guys back in once I got another battle ready. Okay, so over on the right flank, we're going to be attacking both of these material gatherers at once. We got 2 Kingdom Come missile cruisers and a Master of the Wind Mark II ready to take them out. So let's begin the battle. This thing's just going to get pelted with big missiles. Yeah, that thing's dying fast. Holy crap. Looks like they've already changed targets to the other one here. I think this is down in the south. Yeah, looks like he's trying to make a run for it. All the good it'll do him. Yep. Anti-air missiles are just barely out of range. Right down it goes. Oh, I guess we sniped out the AI. Good. Alright, well, I'll bring you guys back in once I got another battle ready. Okay, so here on the easternmost resource platform, we're going to go ahead and take this out with a pair of our Masters of the Wind. So let's go ahead and start the battle. Uh-oh. I don't know how that happened. Let me try that again. I thought I had those things set up to... yeah. Let's just double check this time before we start. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Okay. That thing should not have been sitting in the water like that. And that guy's down. Might have sniped its AI. Well, if he's alive, he ain't happy. Awesome. Alright, we're going to pull all. And I'm going to go and pause the recording again, and I'll bring you guys back in once we got another battle ready. Alright, so got a Masters of the Wind here, coming to attack another Transient. This will probably be the last battle for this video. But we definitely have them on the run. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish them off in this recording session today. Because I got some other stuff that I kind of want to start doing. Like that 7 Days to Die run that I was telling you guys about the last video. I've been wanting to play it for a while, but I don't like to have like several series going at once. I tried that once before, and yeah, that just kicked my ass, so I'm going to try to avoid doing that from here on out. It looks like Transient's down, so yay that. So we'll go ahead and stop the video there. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been Dama 82. You all have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later.